most of it by remote with 1 day of field work. And the field work is where they have to come in and run transactions through. So that is on its way. I'll have definite dates when that's going to be affecting this office. And like I wanted to say, I've worked with Shelley already. She's got her stuff. I've given the stuff to the library. I've been downloading documents and getting them ready to go. I've notified the trustee of trust funds, what they need to do.
The water department?
He's gonna get his. Because we interact with the water department. In 2023, Shelley was still taking payments.
Oh.
So, yes, there are some things that we will need from them.
Who's getting 100% of the detailed audit, which department?
I'm not sure yet. He will let me know in the middle of next week. They take one department and they walk through every single process. It's the detailed one. And I believe HR is up again for full audit too. So they're gonna be looking for all the documentations, making sure the jackets are all right, people have everything they need. The next thing, we kind of basically touched a little bit on this with that logging, mapping updates. Now, we have some options to us that are free. So, I'm working with Ashton down at Avatar, sending her subdivisions that don't show up in those maps over there. And we signed into a program where we could get them updated for so many years. And Rod was here with me and we were looking at it, he said, well, it'd make it a lot easier if you just turn the map function on in Avatar. It's free, turn it on. The only thing is we need to make sure our files are right before they get turned on. So I've been going down, Frank had a change in his property, Platts over on Lynch Road had a change in their property. I've been pulling the plats to go through the Merrimack Registry of Deed to make sure they are truly approved, and then I'm sending them down there and they're changing everything. And then we'll get new shape files. And those will go up, and the new shape files will also be on the website. So that's a work in process. We're hoping to get it done quickly because we'd like to get that done.
What does that mean quickly? When?
It's gonna take at least 6 weeks because there's a lot of changes,
Yep.
just so you know.
They do all the towns in New Hampshire, so it's.
Yeah,
Right.
we're not just using them solely.
All right.
As we all know, when there's an incident, seconds count. So the Wheeler Park is being used a whole lot more than it has been in the past by the tackling center coming in there and whatnot. So it's going to be getting a 911 number. So if there's an incident down there, they know where to go. It's gonna be Zach said it's probably gonna be 1 Mountain View Drive, which will be assigned down there. If there's an issue, call 911, this is your location. So if a kid gets hurt with a fly ball or whatever, or somebody twists an ankle in a hole down there or whatever, seconds count.
That was never assigned?
Never signed a 911 number.
But we have a 911 number here.
Correct.
Okay. Does the park across the street, the pond?
No, it's part of this area here,
Okay.
so that it is visible. The park down there,
Yep.
it's got 2 entrances. And it's best to have one in a location where, if they get deliveries down there or whatever. I mean, they've done a lot of work down there, and where does the delivery truck wanna drop the product? Here, and that don't work.
Okay.
So, they'll have their own address down there. We have an issue, I saw it circle up on Facebook. We have a lot of draft minutes that need to be addressed. And the other part of that is, we're going into the audit, the auditor's gonna want real minutes, he's not gonna want drafts. So, I don't know how you wanna address it, maybe a workshop in the afternoon to start pecking away at it, or, I don't know. And they gotta be done. So, be thinking over some time. And, you know, if you only wanna do an hour or 2 hours at a time, You guys just get it done.
Okay.
I think we should,
Before the next?
well, we're gonna have to do it as a workshop. The problem is we have a public meeting, we get sidetracked with also, or not sidetracked, we're busy taking care of all sorts of other stuff. I
Right.
mean, we're already at almost 9 o'clock tonight.
Right.
If we do a workshop in the afternoon, we can keep Lisa's time.
My hours down, because, you know, I have to be here then. Wednesday's my day, I'm closed to the general public. They can come in here in the afternoon and work all afternoon. And, or do what they gotta do, what fits, but they gotta get it done,
17 draft.
yeah.
Some county and non-public, so we still gonna go over.
Mhm. So. You can, figure that one out.
We'll have to work
I mean,
on a
if-
schedule for that. We're gonna have to like schedule it
Mm-hmm.
on a regular schedule.
Because,
An
you
hour
mean,
a
if
week
you
until we knock it
don't
out.
remember what was said, we can always play the recorder, if you don't remember. But, or you can look at my paper notes, cause I keep my paper notes.
Make a motion to schedule a workshop for Wednesday, August 14th at 2:30.
August what?
August 14th,
What time?
2:30.
No, can't do it.
Oh, no, good.
Well, I mean,
Might do it later.
What's later mean?
That's gotta be after, at least 5. At least after 5. It's still running shop.
5 work for you?
like I said, I was trying to do it so we can cut down on Lisa's hours.
No, I would like to.
Would you be willing to come in 2 hours later on
Yeah,
Wednesday?
I'm flexible, I can come in a couple hours later, just so we can get this done.
Okay, thank you. So 5,
August 14th, 5 PM,
yep,
workshop. To approve minutes.
okay.
By the way, the ice cream social was the 29th.
Yeah, I looked online on JP.
So is that?
I'm not wearing my life alert. How dare you put my life at risk? I don't have anybody.